Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we're reviewing a brand spanking new movie, a highly anticipated movie, a remake.
Is that my list? Was it on your list also?
It was on your list only, I think,
Okay.
Shaw. Candyman. All right, what'd you boys think of Candyman? We just saw it today. Remake. What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It was good. Yeah, I agree. It was. I would say it's not as good as the original. Not many remakes usually are.
It depends. I feel like it
did
very
some stuff better, some stuff
very different types of movies.
True.
Like I put down that I like not just for lack of a better word, the like campiness of the original.
Yeah.
But I also like the polished version of the new thing. So like
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very contrasting
But
looks
I
and
feel like I've talked about it before. Cabrini Green on here. I've always been fascinated with Cabrini Green.
Where's that
Like
located?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
And it was projects that like I was there when I was a child, and then it got started. They started tearing it down in '95, like when I was 11, and I have never been back to that part of Chicago since. So I always wanted to go back and go through it and see like, because it's like in the movie, like now it's high rises and like fancy stuff.
Yeah.
But there's still little pieces of the project that like
That's
are just
interesting.
abandoned there.
Yeah.
And I've never gone back since.
Little artifacts of history, like yeah, it's sad, but yeah.
I was a weird kid. I was always fascinated with like the ghetto and like Boys in the Hood. When I was little, I fucking loved it. I was like, I wish I grew up like this. Like I was a weird kid.
Yeah. You had a lot of different like interests and weird, conflicting tastes
that
and
was just
interests
weird.
and weird stuff. But that was cool how they continued the story. Like like every
I really loved how they like connected the past to the
Yeah.
present
Yeah,
with the
29
story.
29 years later.
Like with the story and like with the new stuff they added to the story. Like
Yeah.
it really connected the past and the present. And
everything. Yeah. And they just continued it. Every little piece of the original. Yeah, they
And yeah, they even give Tony Todd, the original Candyman, like had a cameo.
Yeah, at the end that was awesome. I love seeing Tony Todd in there. He's great, man. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool that like in the original, does he transform into Candyman, or he's just because, or is he like the original Candyman? So
I haven't watched it in forever.
Yeah,
so
I don't think that's a part of the story. Like it's just he's there. Like they don't give that whole perspective of like a new Candyman.
yeah, that's
And the
what I
original.
liked about this one. I think it's pretty cool that he's like actually transforming into Candyman. That's a neat little.
They put more story behind it.
Well,
Yeah.
I liked that they did like multiple origins angle. Like he explained like all of these people were Candyman, not just this guy.
Daniel Robitaille, I think his name was. Yeah, it's like James Bond, the James Bond role. Who's gonna be the next Candyman? Who's gonna be the next James Bond? But yeah. What else did you guys like about her?
It was very pretty visually.
It was.
It was clean looking, like very nicely done.
All Jordan Peele movies are very clean looking and well shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like he.
It wasn't his movie, but he produced it.
Yeah,
He
he,
had a
pick-
big
he
hand in
picks
it.
who he works with carefully.
Naya DaCosta, I think
Yeah.
is how you say her name. Yeah,
Naya or Nia, yeah.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
When you
it
see
created,
Candyman, like some of the kills are really sweet.
they are.
created a good atmosphere of its own. I feel like,
It
which
did.
partially it was due to a good score.
And the city was like beautifully shot and stuff. Like they did some cool stuff with like camera angles and
Well,
twisty cameras.
some of the cool
and
scenes like were
mirroring stuff.
like inconsequential scenes were very cool. I thought like when the bee stings him and then like starts to get eaten by the ants and he like
That was cool.
is super distracted and mesmerized by these ants eating the bee. It was
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Then the
neat.
first time he realizes that the bees are like inside the mirror,
Oh yeah.
and then I thought it was cool. Like it was very good, and some of the things it didn't show, like when you would just hear the killing and stuff, but not
like
see
in the
it.
bathroom.
Yeah, the
yeah,
bathroom
that
scene.
was a cool scene. Yeah.
And then
I think my favorite one is when he leaves the critic's apartment.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
what-
shoots
Yeah.
up, flies
That
away,
was
and
my
you see her
next
get,
thing. Like
That was
from
cool.
a distance through the
that
high-rise
was the
window.
cool-
Super original shot.
Yeah, that was the coolest scene, I think.
Yeah, and then you got the art house killings. Those were cool as well.
But then
Yeah.
I
Just the way it was used the art like
Projector
pieces.
and stuff?
Yeah, the projector and just the whole art installation.
I didn't love in the bathroom scene, like the waterfall of blood looked very weird. Like it was like a
It's syrupy.
but it was like straight, like it was coming down off a shelf, but
I
there was
know.
nothing visibly behind it. Like it just looked very odd.
It did. I was thinking the same
It
thing.
looked like glass candy. Like
I was thinking the same thing. It looked unnatural. Yeah.
I think it's funny how he put the razor blades in the candy. Like, you don't put it in the candy, you just tape it, like duct tape it to it.
Yeah.
basically.
Did he?
Like, they were just like stuck on the
I didn't
side.
see
like,
that. I didn't see that. I didn't notice that.
Obviously, razor blades in the candy when it's 90% razor blade.
also though, wouldn't you be concerned about that arm immediately?
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah,
let it.
that's
he-
what I said.
he
Joe and
let
I
it-
were talking about
He
it.
let it spread to like his neck and face
Yep.
before he was even concerned.
Yep.
Before he went to the doctor, he's like, maybe I should check this out. It's like,
Looked
maybe
like
I
he had
should.
like third-degree burns on his hand. Like maybe you should look at that. I don't know. It's a bee sting.
It was on like 30% of his body before he went to get it checked out.
Also, a big thing. Fuck all the crybabies who are complaining that it was like too woke or too socially conscious or whatever. Because I went in expecting more, to be honest. Like literally, all it said was like the dudes who were killed and turned into Candyman. It was like racially motivated crimes. Like that, it didn't beat you over the head with
Right.
like
Until-
racism.
Until the very end, I wasn't like even remotely annoyed. But
Yeah.
when they showed the cops like, and they were trying to frame her like immediately, I was like, this is a little on the nose.
It was.
But
It was.
until that, it was not at all bad. Like,
It
But like
was.
people are complaining about it a lot. Which
it all went with the story.
which
until-
it doesn't make sense to me because like, did you not watch the original?
right.
Because it's the same thing. It just wasn't a like as big of a budget, like polished movie, but it was like the same type of deal.
Social commentary. Yeah. There was.
Which
yeah.
also horror has always been like push the envelope on like talking shit about society or politics or
race or.
horror's always been
Yeah.
like it's the fair game to talk about that thing. those
Especially
things.
Jordan Peele movies. I mean.
Oh, yeah, for
they-
sure.
You know, they talk about like. Not talk about, but like address race
Yeah.
issues. You know, stuff like that. You know. But
But the end was a little much though.
yeah, I agree. It was. I was thinking that
Like
when
every white cop's just like, let's just frame her. Like she's black. So
every single white cop is super
I mean,
racist.
immediately.
I don't know.
But the rest of it worked with the story. Like it was part of the story. So there's no point in complaining about that.
No, there is. Let's be honest. There are lots of white cops. There are
I feel like
that.
it was-
There are several that are like
Yes.
that. Probably,
It
but
was
not
because
everyone.
I feel like it was because it was Cabrini Green. They were trying to like drive home the point that like in the slums of Chicago, police are still very much
dirty.
racist and
I
scumbags.
Yeah.
Get it, but like it was just so
Which I can understand,
obvious
but
and like
I don't think that overpowered the movie or like ruined the movie
no,
in any way.
not at all.
Which is what people are complaining like, oh, like leave it out of the movie, blah, blah. And it's like, well, that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah, that's the whole part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It's. I didn't have a problem. It's fine.
Why do you
But
sound so guilty when you say that?
I liked all of the connections within the plot, even if they were predictable. Like that he was the baby.
Yeah.
And then
that was
like,
cool.
All of those little connections, I feel like some of them were kind of predictable. Like that was one of the things that the people sitting behind me was annoying. Like not the baby part, but like another loose thing. They were like, like mind blown. I was like, well, maybe if you weren't fucking talking, that wouldn't have blown your mind.
It was pretty obvious like halfway through. but-
Yeah, that everything was connected. It was
Yeah.
like, and then that guy was pulling the strings, like feeding him that information because he was behind the whole thing.
Right.
Like, if you, it wasn't that hard to piece together.
Right.
No. Yeah. But
I think they were mind blown that he was like the kid, and I was like, I feel like that's blatantly obvious.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Like he's straight up telling you from that child's point
Right.
of view. Like,
yeah. But anything else you guys want to add before we get to ratings?
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
All
for
right.
it.
Let's get to ratings.
Boss man.
What did you guys give it?
6.5.
7.
I gave it a 7.5.
Okay. Okay. See it ASAP. Watch it whenever. Skip it.
Say whenever.
I'd say whenever.
I'll go with consensus. That's fine.
Yeah. There's nothing that really blew me away in it.
It's a well done horror movie. It's a cool horror movie.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I feel like it's much better than most mainstream horror coming out right now.
I'd agree with that.
Because like Censor, we all liked, but that wasn't mainstream. Like, we
wasn't
didn't see that in
mainstream.
theaters.
No, but yeah, I
You're
say
talking
it.
like escape room type movies. That,
Well, like,
go to
yeah.
theater
Like,
just on like
What-
Halloween.
How,
like,
how
Yeah.
did we rate The Conjuring?
the newest one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's
Newest one-
mainstream,
Newest
Yeah.
one wasn't very good.
and that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's what's the kind of shit that's being
Conjuring
pumped out
3,
right now.
cash grab.
They should have called it that. Yeah, but yeah, we'll get to the quote game.
Okay.
You need a second?
No, I picked two in case
Okay.
either one of them you say are not fair game.
Shaw's got a quote for us.
If we
gotta
don't get
guess
it, it's not fair game. So.
Okay. If you get it wrong, I just got to pick another one. My whole life is a dark room, one big dark room.
I already know. I do not know that.
Come on, man. I just got the last one. I don't know it either.
Let me think. Let me at least guess. Let me at least guess.
I'm gonna say The Room.
No.
Man.
I feel like if you don't get it, you're gonna say you never saw it. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
My whole life is a dark room. One big dark room.
I would have never got that, but
But have you seen it?
I've never seen it. No, I'm kidding. I've seen it. No,
I can
good
I
one,
can
though.
go with my other one if you want.
Good.
But I feel like if
No,
I
it's
give
fine.
you
No,
a
it's
second
fine.
one and you guys guess it right away, that's gonna be so annoying.
I haven't seen
But
it
I'll
in
do
like a
it.
decade, but whatever.
I'll give it to you right now.
No,
I'll
no,
do
it's fine,
The
it's
other
fine.
one. I have another one
No,
ready
you
to
don't
go.
have to do it. You don't have to do
Locked, cocked, ready to go.
it. No, it's fine.
You're gonna scream rock and roll. You're gonna go to jail for that?
Was that Detroit Rock City?
No.
Airheads.
It's Airheads.
Yeah, baby. No,
We'll use the first one though.
We'll use the first one. We'll use both. How about that?
That's fine by me. I
We'll
don't
use
care.
both. Boom. Shaw just got 2 in. Whatever.
Well,
But-
yeah, but I didn't get 2 points. You guys got a point for one.
That's
so
you got a point though.
I only got one, but you guys got one too.
That's true. Yeah. So all right.
I'm not liking this whole team thing anymore because I'm guessing all the quotes.
Well, apparently you
feel
have
like I'm doing all
you
the
have
work.
a steel trap of a memory. I guess.
Yeah.
For movies, I do.
Yeah, for not for anything else. You both have Alzheimer's for everything except for movie quotes.
Yep.
I have it for movie quotes as well. But that's it. That's our review for Candyman. We will see you very soon, and thank you for watching.